So, what's in Klaus Tiedge's camera bag? So many times people ask me, what kind of gear do you use? Oh, I think that's the wrong question. It's not about the gear. I mean, Annie Leibovitz once said, if that's what you're thinking about, you're not taking pictures. And I definitely have to agree with her, because technical things are important, but not so important for me. I'm not a technical photographer. Yes, I have very good gear, but this doesn't make good pictures. Good gear is just what we need as professional photographers. But anyway, today is the time I will tell you what's in my bag. Schokoriegel, Hanuta, Duplo. So let's get to it. Obviously, the first thing is a good camera. I use an EOS 1D Mark II and two 5D Mark IIIs. Of course, one camera is missing in this picture. With one camera, obviously, we had to take the pictures of the setup. 3 different camera bodies are important for me because I don't want to change lenses in between on safari. Too much dust and too much danger that cameras or lenses get dirty or destroyed. The lenses which I'm carrying with me is a zoom from 16 to 35 and a 35 to 70 millimeters, 70 millimeters to 200, a 300 millimeters and a 500 millimeter lens.
You don't always need a long lens.
The wide angle lenses are more when you get really close to the animal or when I make some landscape pictures. So most of the time I use the 70 to 200 because this is an extremely flexible lens. So if the animals are coming from a distance and closer, I can work very easily. The next most important lens for me is the 300 millimeters. This is also a very, very beautiful lens. I like to work with this one. And then the next big lens will be the 500 millimeters. This I use not so often, but I like to have it definitely with me. Obviously, when you're out all day, you need some backup batteries because most of the time you can't charge. I have 2 for the big camera and I think 4 or 5 for the smaller cameras. And like batteries, I also have a couple of CF cards for me just to back up all the material, and they are all stored in these wonderful little nice waterproof, dust-proofed plastic suitcases. External hard drives. I mean, you can't have enough external hard drives with you. Definitely backup. You have to back up every time you come back or every time you think you have an amazing picture. But of course, I mean, you need for most of the things some cables. I have them all, these little things in little bags like this, otherwise the chaos is too big in my bag. And computer, of course. Without a computer you can't download, you can't back up and you can't look at your images. So it's very important to have a very good computer with you. So what's next? Tripod is always very important for different things. Maybe you are out of the car and you can't rest it, so you can use it as a kind of one-leg tripod to be flexible. Or if you do some kind of, what's the new word, selfie, some pictures of you and your guide or some making of pictures. Fernglas, okay, monoculars is the funny word in English. Binoculars. And I also carry a couple of remote triggers with me. Sometimes I put the camera on the ground and just go a little bit far away so that I can trigger them from quite a distance. That's very helpful. Then also some personal items which are quite handy is, of course, mosquito repellents and gloves. Sometimes it can be very cold. Gloves and like a hoodie. Sunglasses. I mean, sunglasses are also essential because, yeah, I mean, I don't have to explain why you need sunglasses, because of the sun and the light and pros. No? Some things which you don't see here, of course, is some sandbags, bean bags or rice bags. Some bags where you can rest the cameras. I love these things. They are very, very handy. Everything which I spoke of is in this wonderful bag here. In this here, obviously the big lenses are in a separate bag.
I mean, I have some pillows which I put underneath the equipment because of the 4x4 shaky bakey, and yeah, I have handy here my cameras, the small lens. Here in that bag I have the cameras handy with the long lenses, so it's very important yeah, that I can grab them very quickly and go off.
Let me tell you one advice again, it's not so important. Just use what you have and then you can get more and more, and it's not important. It's just the picture is here in your heart or in your stomach. That's how a picture starts, not with these technical things. I would love that we could turn the camera just a little bit around, because we are here in Angar Mara in one of the most beautiful tents, and I'm just looking down here to this beautiful valley of the Masai Mara. This view just breathtaking.